If you listened to last week's episode in the outro, I had discussed how the Three Finger Betty Facebook page was compromised. So that's going to be one of the few topics I'm going to tackle today. Um, to break it all down for everybody, I've had a lot of people asking questions. How did that happen? How can I keep that from happening to my page? And things of that nature. So, how did it happen? Well, one of the people who was an admin on the page ended up having their personal account hacked, and they weren't able to retrieve it through the Facebook avenues that they presented. And the person that hacked the page ended up taking all of the admins off the page and then taking it over from their personal account and removing all of us from the page. So none of us have admin capabilities from the page anymore, so none of us can retrieve it. The other bad thing was the person who had their Facebook account hacked did not have access to the email address that they had set up Facebook through. And the reason for that is I don't know. But the worst part about that was when Facebook wants to try to retrieve your account, they'll send you emails or something along those lines in order to try to confirm that you are who you say you are, etc. Well, because the person that got their account hacked did not have the ability to utilize that email account, they couldn't get any of those emails and they couldn't confirm who they were or who they were not. Well, after a while, I guess, the person who hacked the account, the personal account that was originally attached to the page, ended up just deleting that account altogether. So that account no longer exists. And I'm not trying to call anybody out and say this person was the one who did it or it's because of them that this has happened. But I play in the band Three Finger Betty. That's one of the reasons it's going to be a topic on here, and that's one of the reasons you might have seen mention about it on the social media for Audible Farm. But John, the other guitarist, he's pretty much the figurehead of the band. He started the band, and it's his baby. So it was his account that was compromised, unfortunately, and he does not have access to his original Facebook account. So he had to create a new one, and we created a new Facebook account for him, and then also created one for Three Finger Betty. So there is a new Three Finger Betty Facebook page at the moment. It is at Three Finger Betty Band instead of just at Three Finger Betty. So if you're wondering why are there two of these or whatever, that's the reason why there are two. If you're wondering, Peter, why did you invite me to like your band page when you already invited me to like it before? Well, that's why. So if you guys are wondering about any of that stuff, that's the reason why all that stuff is going down. Unfortunate, but it's just the way it is, unfortunately. So if you guys want to, go ahead and like the new Facebook page.